Yeah, that's a really good call out. I feel like there's a really big difference between, academic computer science and then what you
Yeah.
actually do where you're out in industry. And I think like for me, the big challenge was how do you work on a team? Because like,
Mm.
when you're going through school, you have like a problem set or you have, an exam. And most of the time you're working, on your own or the burden is on you to like figure things out.
Yeah.
But then when you shift into industry, all of a sudden it becomes much more team oriented. It's like you're
Yeah.
working with the API engineer or like the backend
Mm.
engineer to make sure
Yeah.
that what you're writing on the client, the Android code, is going to be able to cooperate and like talk fluidly with
Right.
the API. So it's like much more like you're going to succeed together or fail together. And
Sure.
there's also a lot more in terms of just like tactical things like version control. Like I had like my depth of understanding of Git or Mercurial or whatever other
Mm.
version control
Mhm.
was very, very limited. And then only when I got to industry, and it's okay, there's like my coworker here is like working on a experimental feature that I don't need to pull in and I want to build on top of that. I want to
Yeah.
merge that back into the main line at some point. Like that was like totally not there for me. So that was a big
Mm.
learning curve. Um, and I think, yeah, the other thing is like the maintainability aspect, right? Like,
Mhm.
at Stanford, we had the quarter system. And so like every 3 months you'd work on a project. And then once you finish it, for the most part, you throw it away. Like
Yeah.
there's really no reason to like revisit it, right?
Yeah.
But that's the exact opposite at Pinterest or Facebook. It's like you're going to work on
Yeah.
it. Now it's in the code base. You're going to have to think about it and look at it every day when you look at
Yeah.
that file or at that module, right? And so there's like a really big difference in terms of like the quality bar of what you're shipping is certainly higher.